Please expect this to be entirely unhinged, and if you don't want to see or listen to an expression that is deeply in pain and in the process of liberating itself, then this isn't the video for you. Obviously, you're still here because you can see this, so some part of you is connecting with this. The first thing I wanted to do was show you this Ten of Swords card. This will help you to know if this is for you too, because I saw this and I knew it was for me. So just looking at the card and connecting and, you know, claiming this energy. I'm not going to be in the Ten of Swords the whole entire video. I got a lot of other energy to share, but yeah, before I start talking about the Ten of Swords and share the energy that's present today in our collective, and our collective meaning the people that are here listening to this word, because only the people that resonate with this word will be listening to it, so that makes it really powerful. Tapping into my own experiences and vulnerably sharing them also makes this experience really powerful. So I'm going to be sharing how the energy is showing up in my life, and maybe you can share how the energy is showing up in your life in the comments, and we can all be here as a family supporting one another. Two things to go over before I go into the Ten of Swords reading. I should just call this the Ten of Swords reading. We'll see what I end up titling it, but I think that title is a good candidate. Okay, bonus info. I am noticing how my train of thought and speech is affected by what I listen to, what I watch. I'm grateful that I live in an environment where I get to choose what I listen to. I used to work as a personal trainer in a gym, and it would drive me crazy and make me feel so trapped that I was forced to listen to whatever music the front desk people would choose to play, because if it was a song that was in a frequency that was just not the vibration of my creative future, I would be like, I mean, I wouldn't focus on it too much, but what I would do is I would tell myself, this inconvenience is a sign. Not even an inconvenience, but this undesirable experience is a sign that my desirable experience is on its way. Because sometimes you don't know what you want until you get what you don't want. And I didn't know that I wanted to live in a reality where I had complete free will over what I listened to until I had the opposite. So it wasn't that intense, not that deep. Okay. I wanted to go over the name of the channel and then the tarot, and then we'll get into the Ten of Swords. So I recently renamed this channel. If you're here more than 14 days after the upload, then you're gonna see Ari Star Family. But if you're here before the 14 days are up, I can't change my YouTube name twice within 14 days. I changed it twice. I'm trying to acknowledge the fact that you are here too. With Ari just being the title of my YouTube channel, it's like, okay, but like everybody else is here too. I mean, I'm the one talking, but you guys are the ones listening, and there's equality in that from my perspective. So yeah, right now it says the Star Collective, and I just, the makes it seem like just a little bit bigger. I feel like Ari Star Family is more chill, and Star Family just means, first of all of us shining. Second of all, like the human body's kind of shaped like a star. Like if you do the point of the head and then the 2 points of the hands and then the points of the legs, it's like star shaped. And I think we all shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So yeah, star fam. Star fam. Okay, more about that in another video. On to brighter things. This is my brand new tarot deck. This is day 2 of me seeing it. I unboxed it yesterday, and it's changing my life. It's changing my world. It's definitely, I want to call it a savior, but then there's another part of me that's like, you are your own savior, but like, hello, we're here saving each other. Like, this is such a beautiful gift. I'm gonna put it close. Like, look how it's glimmering and shining, and I am healing from a urinary tract infection right now. So I'm gonna be open with you guys. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Like, I'm gonna be the most open person I possibly can be. So yeah, I'm doing that right now, and before I started filming this, I was laying in bed trying to meditate, and like I had difficulty because of the pain that I was feeling, and then now that I'm talking, I really like the pain has significantly decreased. So something about me focusing on making a YouTube video makes me feel way better. If you watched the video that I made this morning, I was wearing this same shirt and I had a meltdown. I was crying on the camera. That was just a few hours ago. So here we are, still filming, still documenting. I still have more to share. Surprise, surprise, I always have a lot to share. This 10 of Swords. So like I said, I was meditating. Oh, another thing I want to continue, I'm gonna say this a lot in the next few videos. I am new to reading cards for a YouTube collective. So I'm gonna be doing it in a weird, unique, different way because I want to do it my way. If anyone has suggestions for how I can be a better reader, how I can improve my skills, I would appreciate them to be shared in a kind way. I would appreciate appreciation for my unique way of reading because it's about to be unique. I don't really even, if you saw the reading that I did the other day, I talked about the Fool's Journey, and I'm totally being the fool with this. I read cards yesterday for you guys, and now I'm reading cards for the second time. So it's gonna be quite stumbly and imperfect, and I'm here for it. I'm at the beginning of a new journey, and I'm owning it, and I'm proud of it. And I want to talk to you about what's present in my energy field, and my energy field is resonating with your energy field, so let's connect about that, okay? 10 of Swords. I've got this beautiful Star Tarot book by Kathy McClelland, and I'm gonna read from the book what we can take from this card. The 10 of Swords can be a sad and painful experience. So maybe we're all sharing a sad and painful experience at this time. There has been a major change in your life. Yeah. Something has come to an end, and the outcome has left you drained and deeply saddened. You are mentally and emotionally exhausted, overwhelmed by a situation you thought was what you wanted, or by something you experienced that depleted your energy and personal power. You may have been working very hard to achieve something that failed, leaving you defeated and tired. Immediately, I know that this book has to be talking about my coaching business. You guys might know I started with one client. I can't remember if it was 2019 or 2020, but one of the two. I worked really hard to have a full-time income as an entrepreneur, and still, years later, it's just not happening. And I know that I've been redirected away from one-on-one sessions and into creating a course. And I mean, I do see a timeline where I pop off with this new course and it gets great results and everybody loves it, and I'm able to have like, oh, a $10,000 month, that would be so cool. My income goal, I would love to receive $40,000 by December. That's just, I mean, it's a little ambitious, but that's like where I'm at. I would like to have $20,000 by December. Like I got options, but I just want money flowing to me. Part of the reason why money is coming up right now is because of the health thing that I'm going on. I'm on a really tight budget right now, and paying $20 for a virtual doctor visit was like, Definitely the tears that were in the video that I made earlier today were coming from that place. It's so sad that I've put myself in a position where giving $20 for something feels so tragic, when if I slow down and conceptualize things, I can give $20. It's really not that big of a deal. You may have been working very hard to achieve something that failed, leaving you defeated and tired. The Ten of Swords signals death of old beliefs, lifestyles, and patterns. It is a symbolic death that leads to an initiation. Okay, symbolic death that leads to an initiation. A transformation to new and richer awareness. The path that has brought you here has been difficult, and there is no turning back. There is no easy way out. I love that directness. I needed that. The key to the Ten of Swords is that you must take the necessary steps to shift your desperate thinking to the real truth of the situation. Didn't I just say that? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And okay, I want to speak on this too. I love it when multiple things come into my head at once for me to say, as if I have like 5 mouths and I could just give it all to you all at once. I know that I'm in this situation because I've been hiding myself, because I've been confining myself. I was reflecting on this earlier. While I was studying at the University of Central Florida in the year 2017, when I first wanted to create a YouTube channel, it's very obvious how little my self-love was compared to how it is now. When I show up on YouTube now, I will hear my own inner voice saying, wow, everybody's so excited to hear me, like this is gonna be a great video, and it's a little scary to listen to because I don't want to be like full of myself and think everybody likes to hear my voice. I know that some people might enjoy it, but you're probably not one of them because you've been listening to it for like 12 minutes, but yeah. It was just cool to reflect on that journey, and then I know I can reflect even deeper and think, okay, how can I share that with others now? Because I've got a brother, sister, or non-binary human being over here being whatever they are, living in this Ten of Swords energy, experiencing an end to something, experiencing pain, emotional, physical, spiritual, familial. Do we got some familial pain going on, maybe? And I would not be able to connect with you like this if I didn't believe that I could connect with you like this. And just a few years ago, I did not believe I could connect with you like this. I did not believe I could do anything that you would care about, and I would want to make my videos like 2 minutes long so that people could quickly listen, because I didn't think anyone would listen to me talk for longer than like 2 minutes. So here we are now. My roommate just got home. I just heard the door. He's home for lunch, which is cool. And I'm gonna continue the reading. The path that has brought you here has been difficult, and there is no turning back. There is no easy way out. The key to the Ten of Swords is that you must take the necessary steps to shift your desperate thinking into the real truth of the situation, bringing it to an end, so healing and rebirth can take place. The gift of the Ten of Swords is a higher awareness, awakening you to acceptance, moving you out of defeat to the realm of deep wisdom, peace, transformation, and enlightenment. Thank you so much for listening to this part. I wanted to go over what comes next with the swords really quickly. following the Ten of Swords in the narrative, we have the Prince of Swords. So this is what we have to look forward to. Once we move through this pain, however it's showing up in our reality, once we move through this, we have new intelligence, fearlessness, and courageousness. There's still an unknown future, but the Prince of Swords looks at it straight in the eye. This energetic spirit is ready to test and develop their intellectual skills out in the world of opportunity and challenges. The brilliant and observant Prince of Swords is curious about the world and how it works. He will use his articulate mind, or they will use their articulate mind of reason and logic to analyze and scrutinize every situation. Like, this is coming. And then I wanted to show you guys like the following few cards. I feel like I'll show you this one next. The Queen of Swords. And I just close the book too and just connect with the energy. It's like, this just looks so good. Like, if you had this and then like a week later or maybe 2 weeks later you had this, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more. Like, you're just, you know, in this energy of someone that looks like they're stuck, and there's this energy around them that's draining them, and their heart is bleeding through their body. It's like so intense. But then of course there's the rainbow in the background of, once you gain your higher perspective, once you really drop into the moment and look at the truth of the situation, not entertaining any thoughts that make it any bigger than it has to be. Like, I have a UTI, I have to go to urgent care, I don't have a car, my boyfriend's gonna drive me. It really does not have to be me crying about the fact that I can't go right now and I have to wait and I'm nervous and all those feelings. Like, all those feelings are valid, all the perspectives are valid, but how can I lean into the perspective that is honest and helpful, that is available for me to feel way better than worried and scared? So these are the energies that are coming up in your reality next. And if you want to know more about these cards, you can Google Prince of Swords and Queen of Swords, and you'll be able to read about the traditional meaning of the cards. You also might be just picking up intuitively what these cards are representing to you. I feel a lot of freedom in this card. I feel if your burdens with the Ten of Swords have been financial, you're finally moving out of those and you're doing it all on your own. Like, you're standing alone with your powerful tool, your sword, your weapon, your wand. And I love how this, you can see this doesn't even look like a sword. It's like beautiful. It looks like a wand and a sword mixed together, because it's got like the handle that looks like a sword, but then it just twirls around. It's not a blade, it's not sharp. We're not cutting through anything like we used to have to. I used to cut energy out of my life, but this is like artistic energy, and it shows that through tuning into this rainbow energy and the Ten of Swords, it doesn't even have to be a narrative, but maybe it's just energetic, where you're like, okay, I can feel better than this. I can tune into a perspective that feels a lot better. I can raise my vibration through all of this. I don't have to settle into the doom and the gloom. I can lift myself up and then become more one with the rainbow. Like, how beautiful is that? Let's see what the Queen of Swords represents. Through all of this, I know I need to be more honest about what my journey with entrepreneurship and YouTube has been, what my journey with social media has been, and I need to talk about it, and I need to be open about it. I need to share a lot more, and I know that it might be painful in the beginning because I'm not I mean, people always tell me that I'm vulnerable, but I feel like I still leave stuff tucked inside, and I know I have my right to be private about certain things, but when it comes to the mission I feel as though I'm on, honesty has always been the best policy, and it's always been good to reveal all that I'm moving through and be authentic in my self-expression. So this is me reading some tarot cards while healing my body. The Queen of Swords is the celestial queen channeling pure divine thought and truth. You are channeling pure divine thought and truth. Of course the book says that. Don't doubt your abilities to channel divine thought and truth. Like, even if you're in this energy today, like, you're also in this energy today, or else it wouldn't be here, or else I wouldn't have opened the book and read this. I love how it says the lunar aspect is the full moon, because we just had a full moon in Capricorn, so that's pretty cool. Like, it's happening right now, kind of. The Queen of Swords is independent and confident. For me, a lot of this energy has to do with independence, and I've been struggling with that lately because I know that I depend on my community to grow my business, and I depend on my boyfriend to drive me to doctor's visits and like that type of stuff that's kind of uncomfortable, where I'm like, oh, I wish I could be doing it all alone. Like, the times where I was learning how to day trade were super nice because I was like, this is a way that I can make money, that I don't have to ask people to give me money. I don't have to sell anything. I'm just doing a skill. It is my skill and my skill alone. And that obviously didn't work out because I'm meant to connect with the community, and I'd love to connect with the community in an independent and confident way. That's what I'm learning how to do. That's what I'm in the process of. And I used to always say that I was full of regret for not starting my YouTube journey earlier. I wanted to begin in the year 2017, but like I said, I just didn't have a lot of self-confidence. I was so insecure. I couldn't even take a photo of myself without hearing so much criticism inside my head. So when I was able to finally film, I don't know, I guess the desire of the dream became way stronger than the criticism, and meditation obviously helped me a lot. Journaling, seeing different healers and different practitioners to help me with this energy. I now can say stuff like, I think people are enjoying what I'm saying, and I think I look good today, and it will feel good, it will feel real. So that was a huge transition that I went through, and I think back to how cool it would have been to document that transition. Obviously I didn't, but the reason why I bring that up today is because now I'm here talking about how there, like, despite my enormous growth in confidence, I still see more opportunity for more growth. I can still see a more confident version of myself dancing in my future, and I want to move into union with her, and this is the journey, this is the pathway of that. I love that I'm not showing up completely done. It's like you're looking in the oven, seeing a half-cooked lasagna, and you're like, oh, that looks like it's gonna taste good pretty soon. Maybe you don't want to bite into it yet because it's not cooked all the way, but it's nice to see the process. It's nice to watch it there, and the heat from the oven is the divine just warming me up, getting me ready to be presented. And I have turned the oven light on because it was getting pretty depressing with it being off, and you know, it was dark. So I turned the oven light on, and I decided to let everybody see what is cooking up here within me, really. Because all expression comes from within. I would like to share a little bit more about this Queen of Swords energy. It feels so good to tune into it. The Queen sits on a swan throne, symbolizing her purity, grace, and beauty. She's sitting on a swan throne. I didn't know that was a swan throne. I thought it was just 2 swans behind her, but yeah, she's got a throne with swans on it. She's a bad bitch, okay? Her starry crown opens up to the divine energy, receiving heavenly truth and inspiration. So good. The butterfly symbolizes the memory of her true purpose and destiny that lies in the queen's heart, and the transformation and healing that happens when the mind allows it to unfold without judgment. I'm totally going through that right now because there's so many other coaches and meditation guides and spiritual people out here sharing their wisdom and sharing stuff, and sometimes I don't want to let myself just sit in a t-shirt and cry in a video. But when I really like tune into this butterfly energy of purpose and destiny that this card brings up, it's like, no, I need to turn on the camera and just cry, because I'm supposed to show you guys how I move through my emotions, because so many of us do not move through our emotions. So many of us need to see how other people move through it, not only not to learn, but just to have a reflection, to be able to go deeper. And I hope that made sense. I guess what I'm trying to say is I believe that when I share what I feel inspired to share, all of our paths are catalyzed. I just know myself as a catalyst, and I believe that when I'm in the embodiment of inspiration, even if I'm crying, it's like I've gotta continue to share what I feel inspired to share, because it's bringing us all together, and that energy is magnetic and wonderful and beautiful. And I would much prefer to share with the energy of inspiration than the energy of urgency, or the energy of I need to grow my YouTube channel and people like it when people talk like this, I'm gonna talk like that, and like all that urgency and like forcing something into being, rather than just going with the flow of it and letting it be. Everything is temporary, of course. Remember to detach from all the energy that we brought up today. Feel it, digest it. If you feel like writing, if you feel like painting, if you feel like singing, if you feel like dancing, if you feel like talking, those are all forms of digestion. And I just watched a video all about how important it is for us to digest our experiences. A lot of times we anticipate the experience, we have the experience, but then we neglect the digestion part. So this was an experience that you and I just had together, and reflect on it. Do what you need to do in order to process and integrate everything that you just received here in this space. Remember that you are a unique being, and no 2 people will watch this same video and receive the same thing. Everything that you've been receiving is for your experience. It's coming through your divine channel for you to experience what it is that's here now in this moment. Share it in the way that you feel inspired to share it. Let your energy guide you. Wake up to who you truly are. And I am looking forward to connecting with you again in another video.